Hey class, how you doing? My name is Matthew Cain, and as you can see, we're in the midst of the holiday season, so I very much appreciate you spending the time in your holiday season with me and listening to this persuasive speech, the last speech of our class. The specific purpose of this persuasive speech is to persuade my audience into wait on holiday shopping until after Thanksgiving. The central idea of this speech, shopping on Thanksgiving, which is typically a day of friends, family, and giving thanks, affects more than just your bottom line and your pocketbook. It affects millions of retail workers nationwide. In the past year, there are 10 major retail stores that opened up on Thanksgiving, including the Walmarts of the world. But what if I told you that over the past 3 years, that with more and more major retail stores opening, and those retail stores pulling back those hours from midnight to 10 to 8, noon in some cases, that the amount of consumers actually shopping on the Thanksgiving weekend has maintained relatively flat on the day of Thanksgiving. Last year it was 33% of those consumers. The year before that was the same percentage. In 2012 it was 32% on Thanksgiving. So with that being said, there are quite a few workers in our nation, 25% to be exact, that do have to work. Holidays, whether it be Christmas, Thanksgiving, or whatever holiday you celebrate. But those people are actually serving critical services to us, whether it be law enforcement, firefighters, doctors, nurses, military personnel. On the same token, consumers are driving more towards gift cards and $3.1 billion of revenue to be exact over a 3-year span. Or Cyber Monday has outdriven Black Friday last year, which begs the question of the necessity of opening up on Thanksgiving at all, and allowing us to spend more time as consumers with our friends and family, as well as the retail workers that are there to help us execute our shopping lists and to buy the gifts. Focus more on the traditional values of Thanksgiving. As consumers, we understand that our discretionary income is needed to bolster a healthy economy, but we have to understand the impact that plays on the industry, outside of the critical few industries or services that I stated earlier. 2014, 127 million consumers actually shopped on Cyber Monday, which you don't require a brick and mortar store. You don't require employees having to open up doors to come in early in inventory, set up signs, etc. If you relate that number of 127 million consumers on Cyber Monday to the 87 million on Black Friday of the same year, we see that gravitational pull towards away from brick and mortar stores. In the poll of those consumers that shopped on Cyber Monday, it was asked of them why they shopped Cyber Monday. What was the most important aspects of their experience? The top two were low prices, free shipping. And the least most important thing was actually having a customer service rep guide them in their shopping experience. I asked the same kind of question to this audience of why would you shop on Thanksgiving? And the top two answers was low prices and the effect on budget. With the focus on low prices, convenience, and the infrastructure that actually supports shopping on Cyber Monday versus requiring human resources, you can actually accomplish your shopping list execution without even leaving the comfort of your own home. In the past 3 years, it is found on the actual Thanksgiving shopping weekend that Sunday and Saturday, the amount of consumer shopping went down. Finding shorter lines is important to you as a consumer. Sunday last year, around 26% of the amount of consumers that shopped Thanksgiving weekend showed up and spent money, compared to Saturday, which was around 52%. 65% of the shoppers shopped Black Friday, and 33% of the shoppers shopped Thanksgiving, as stated earlier in the introduction. As a consumer, it is always satisfying to know that you're finding the best bargain and the best deal, which is why we shop Thanksgiving and Black Friday. But one thing you need to know as a consumer is that the sales and the forecasts weren't hit last year. So what retailers actually did is they prolonged the sales or they extended the discounts that you normally see on a Thanksgiving or Black Friday, Cyber Monday, etc. Um, so the necessity of actually shopping on Thanksgiving doesn't always equate to less of a bargain or impact on your pocketbook. More and more people go into e-markets um, and shopping for gift cards, etc. One thing you need to know as a consumer is retailers need to make their revenue, regardless if you show up on Thanksgiving or not. With all this being said about retail stores that do open on Thanksgiving, we need to give credit to the stores that see the quality of life of their employees is important. And the major retailers that actually stay closed on Thanksgiving are Toys R Us, the likes of Barnes & Noble and TJ Maxx. Another thing to remember is that Cyber Monday has turned into Cyber Week. Black Friday has turned into Thanksgiving shopping weekend. The truth of the matter is that there are alternatives to shopping on Thanksgiving. There always are going to be bargains in the holiday shopping season and opportunities to save money. In conclusion, we have discussed many figures and pieces of data over the past year regarding people shifting from Black Friday to e-shopping. The biggest thing is to know that there are alternatives and other options than spending your holiday or having other people spend their holiday away from their friends and family. We need to ask ourselves, is it really necessary to have retail stores open on Thanksgiving? And while there are those critical few that have to work and provide life-saving services or safety services to our society, I, for one, don't know of any television or Xbox One that has saved a life or protected us. So what I am encouraging you to do as an audience is to ask yourself if shopping for the holiday season can wait. Can we save an extra night? Can we save a few extra hours for our gift giving or gift buying experience and allow those millions of retail workers to stay home with their friends and family? There's plenty of times in the season from Thanksgiving to Christmas to save money and to wait out on a bargain. So without further ado, I want to thank you for your time. This has been a great quarter, and I hope you have a great holiday season. Thanks. Bye.